Okay, so let's talk about tricks. Okay, so we'll talk about a few, and I want to get you guys on the floor to do a foundation trick. But why do you call it a trick? So it's all behavior, right? But what makes it a trick in your mind? Is it the entertainment value, the novelty, the difficulty, uniqueness, cute, touching, fun? Is that it? Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Okay, I did an experiment with a new student that I had coming for a lesson, never done any dog training whatsoever, and wanted to do freestyle. And so I said, the first trick you're going to do, and I brought Deja out, and I said, now I want you to watch this. So Deja's on my left side, and I go, are you ready? Close, and she goes, bum, 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 and goes over to the other side. And then I go, heel, and she goes, bum, 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 to the other side. And I said, that's the first trick you're going to teach. And they went, oh, wow. It's called heel and close. So isn't it interesting how our perception of foundation stuff is like it's not? It is a trick. If you want to make it fun, entertaining, raise the difficulty, it looks novel because the dog's using its own little twist on how it gets over there. Cute, touching, fun, whatever, right? So if you think of your foundation skills, I can't tell you how many times I'll have a student come, and the first thing they go is, I know I need to work on my foundation skills. And it's like, you're already setting yourself up to hate working on them because you're like calling, it's like having to do your ABCs and your arithmetic exercises. It doesn't have to be that way. Every single behavior you do, you can make it like this is a trick. So these are my foundation freestyle behaviors. Positions are foundation skills. Okay, so for any sport, whatever position your dog needs to know, that's a foundation skill. Position to position. So I can move the dog from position to position. Foundation skill. Nose targeting. Foundation skill. Okay? Foot targeting. Foundation skill. So the dog will foot target on a cue. Head targeting. Chin. Okay, foundation skill. Offering behavior. Huge foundation skill. So when you are just standing there and it looks like a stare down contest, and you're not trying to get duration attention, you're just trying to get them to do something, that's a problem, that you don't have a dog that knows how to offer. So when you don't have that, you want to really keep your criteria low. Because the more reinforcement they get for effort, the more they will be prepared when you do withhold to go ahead and try to do something else for you or do more of it to get it.
And he had a chin command, but I wanted to see if I could freestyle.
Nice. This is great. So when you know you're getting somewhere, it's when he swallows and goes right to it. He's got a little bit of thinking, doesn't he, going on? There's a little, and then he's going, yes, which is great. Yes. But understand, it's information for you that if there's still a thought process before he goes right to it, don't raise your criteria too much. Okay. Because he's still, you want to see it just like, but Michelle, I bet you $50 that right after he swallows, he's going to do it. Then you know it's time to like withhold. Yep. He'll come up and he'll go back down again. Good. If we withhold too soon, though, this will turn into the behavior, is up and down. Yep. So you don't want to start with trying to get duration until you see, as soon as he swallows, he's there. Yeah. And he's really close to it. So she throws herself so far back that, I mean, if I'm not holding on to her paws, she'll go over back. Yeah. I actually feel like it's a safety issue. I have to be very careful because she throws herself back. Right. So, and again, I didn't train her to do it differently than Cabo. This is her style. Okay? So understand, dogs have their own tweaks on things. Let them have their own tweaks. Okay? So you're going to like this. So this is the way capturing goes. Cabo was not stupid, So it isn't that. So one day, Deja, she's like 6 months old. My springers are on all the furniture, So she puts her paws, I'm like at the sink brushing my teeth, and she puts her paws up, and all of a sudden out of the corner of my eye, I see her go, and I go, oh my God, So the next day I tried to set I didn't have food or anything like that. So the next day I kind of set the same thing up. I let her get out of a crate, and I went over and I'm at the sink, and she gets up and she goes like that, right away. right away. One click. So Cabo, 8 months. Deja, one click. Okay? It isn't that she's smarter. She's definitely more clickery. Cabo was a crossover dog. He was my dog that went from traditional, and I discovered clicker training. He was like 4 years old when I discovered clicker training. So I actually do attribute some of that to the fact that she's so clicker-wise. Very easy to turn a leg kick into paw on you if you want it. All I have to do is cue a kick and put my leg in the way. Does that make sense? And she's going to come down to, and I'm going to click when it, but I want that after I have leg kicks. So don't worry about it. I can shake my dog's paw anytime I want in the ring. I can say kick and I can put my hand in the way. So I don't have to like teach kicks that way because you're going to have trouble getting them off of you. They're going to be all over you. So you're going to pick one foot. You're going to start that signal. You may have to remind them to sit. If they stand up, abort, have them sit. But as soon as they sit, start again. You're just coming out. Don't go towards. Go, there's your signal. What you're hoping for, believe me, if your dog's clickery, you can get this in about 1 session, 2 sessions. They're going to lift that foot when you do this. Now, when you use the signals out to the side, so let's say I've done both. I'll do both in the same session when I introduce. As soon as I've got the dog anticipating and I don't need to tickle, as soon as this dog is lifting its foot and I'm clicking and treating, I'm going to start on this one. I'm going to start on this one. Go out here, come in and tickle. Okay, I'm going to start right away. First session, I get both feet off of the surface. So now, when this dog, I do this, and it lifts the other one, are you all with me? Freeze frame. They'll figure it out. Do you see how obvious that is? Is this obvious? This isn't obvious. This is.